Oh, alright, I forgot to start streaming. Crap. Let's see. Guess it's open. Okay, what's up, guys? Spirit Shooter here, and welcome to Game of Thrones. I was watching a bit of an anime, so yeah. It's like a pause menu first before starting the episode, something like that. I want to change the volume so it's not too loud for you guys. Oh, thank God. Episodes, telltale count, settings, season finale, episode 6. Nice. Settings, audio. Oh, so that's like an 8. Music 7, yes. Brightness 5, yes. Have that an 8. Let's put that to 7, drop that to a 6. Updating content. Episodes 2, 3, 4. And this is all installed. Ice Dragon, oh Jesus. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you play Game of Thrones, you win or you die. Cersei Lannister. 6. They can live in my new world or die in the old one. Ooh. Do they fight you? Dracarys. I'm the sword in the darkness. I am the watch on the wall. And the Northerns will never forget. Northerners. Yes. I've been to do this series for a while. I mean, I talked about it in like I think a Walking Dead episode or something like that. Talked about it. Okay, well, I'll watch the videos anime. Gonna turn it down. Okay, 4,000 years of Forester. 4,000 years, okay. Oh, for thousands of years. That was Forester. Fine, I couldn't read that. You guys can. That wasn't hopefully. Okay, looks good. Looks promising. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, get all
the great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Sorry, I want to pause that. That's actually a little loud. Settings. Audio. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Okay.
Prayed by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Ooh, nice sword. Yeah, nice sword. Okay, get out.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Shut up.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face!
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, I guess I'll
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Lord Forster here. Or Sans Forster.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Hey! You the square gets to celebrate. Sweet. Thank you.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king in the
That's going to
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock,
Oh, God,
and House
it's gonna be
Forrester
loud as
has
all
been
hell.
given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Got it.
Okay.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Ooh.
What can I offer you?
Let me
fight.
fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Hey.
Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Sure.
Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand?
Looking for
Come
Roger.
on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Jerk.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers.
Shut up.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it.
Yeah, true.
How much further?
It's right over there.
The twins, strong, hold of House Frey. During the wedding. Oh god, it's not moving, is it?
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
Oh god. Oh, weapons. Oh no.
Not often he finds a willing husband for
bad
one of his
vibes.
daughters.
Bad vibes.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What's wrong?
Bad vibes. Real bad vibes. God. Yeah, bad vibes.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
No, I'd rather not.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Warren Lord Forster saved Bowen. Oh no. Oh, Bowen.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you?
Run!
Run. This is not good. Oh, great. Oh my god, here turn notifications off.
We need to get back to camp.
Bah. Yes, God, you're still able to fight. Okay, not maybe anything else good. Roderick, I'm guessing. There's Roderick.
Cameron, we have to get back.
A gift from the king!
We're gonna start pressing X here. Oh. Run, Bowen. Run. Quick time, quick
Ready,
time.
boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Hey.
What?
Get right. Oh,
Look out!
of course they did. Oh crap, I did not roll. Alright, I did not do that in time. Sure did. Of course we're going to do the best thing right now. That's a good thing. Don't bolt and BS you that kind of strength. Ooh, hi. Hi. Oh crap. No. X. There we go. See ya. Oh god. Ooh, stab in the leg. Is there a way? Should I have just warned him instead? I should know safe now. Try that out later. Do no safe health possible.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
We did.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, we did. We did really. We tried to warn him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Ooh, sword. Take it. Lord Forster. Ooh.
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord. while there's still time.
Should I really get this sword out? If I do I have to? Do I get the sword at all? Please don't tell me.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time. Don't run!
Ooh, that's not good.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
Oh, return
There's
it?
no I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
What are you doing? Run!
With love from Walder Frey.
Run, man, run. Staying there, watching your lord forcing him to slaughter. Run. Okay, now you run after he's dead, idiot. Okay. That got really loud. Audio. Turn down to by one more, because that is really loud out from my end. See how it is on this end. I believe that was good what I did. Did you? Can I skip? Nope. Can I skip? It's gonna be like this for every 3 episodes, isn't it? Can I watch a little bit of anime? Is this on yet? Iron from ice. Oh, yeah, bloody and dirt sword, I think. Right around there. Big. Okay. Probably should change one more thing. Controls. What? Like, what? Gameplay. Right, gameplay is where I go. Thank you. Standard. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's not. I can't get used to that on Telltale games. I can't. I really can't. Never mind. It's like shooters, no problem. This, oh god, problems for days. There we go. Oh, blood.
Blood. Fresh.
And I can speed walk. Dead pig. Wagon. Okay, oh, cart. Another cart.
That's Father's car.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon. Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
Oh,
Unless
that's
you want
it.
to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ooh. Very careful.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Over my dead body.
Fuck you.
Of course.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Hey,
Pathetic.
you give that sword back. Pitchfork. Or a hatchet.
They are a pig.
It's like a pitchfork, actually. Fair range. Ooh. Nice of you to try. Get stabbed. Ooh. My spear got there. There we go. Don't make me grab it. Ooh. Show you that way.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
This will come back and bite me, I know. But you know what, I'm not. Get out here before I regret this decision.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
I was gonna come back and bite me in the end, isn't it? I know what they did was wrong, but Jesus,
Father?
that's fucking gonna come back and bite me in
Garrett.
other episodes.
You survived.
That'll come back and bite me
Your
later
sister.
on, won't it? Should have killed him.
Shit.
But then again, he has a wife and family. He's got a wife and kids. I really,
I tried to
I
stop them.
really don't want to do that till I get too old. Kids were still growing up in game. I don't care. Just in this kind of area. Don't want to do that. Not a monster. Not a monster.
I'll kill the men who did this.
They're right there. But I let one live. Well, one lived, one got away. I'm gonna do an extra save file. I'll play through this to see what my other options give me. Ooh, Iron Rat. Stronghold of House Forster. Yeah.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
My sword. I'm not giving it back.
Garrett!
I'm was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Maester. Get the Maester. Ooh, that's nice.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Why
My
that one
sister,
live now?
she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Put some,
Your
could you put some
justice was
stitches?
swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, I told you open. Ah. Ha ha. That hurt.
These are dark days, I fear.
Wait,
To lose the
one
lord of the
bullet,
house
they
and
can
the
see
eldest
inside
son
out.
through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Should I
Hold this for me, will you?
Should I really give up the sword? I like it.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
He didn't
Not
make
that
it. He
Roderick
died.
couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now.
Oh,
But I'd
God.
like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Yes, with maggots. Yeah. I touch.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
No, not really.
This might help.
Did I? Wait, am I just taking this stuff? Show the sword too.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
You probably gonna swing it. Let's look at this. Tapestry, tapestry.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady
Lady
Forrester.
Forrester.
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Asher.
Asher.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Right.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
And
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Yeah, I'll
You
pass.
see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
No, I'll talk to you.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Yeah.
Your family...
Yeah, it's true. They did.
So sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Oh,
I'm
was?
sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
He never found
You
before
were with
that.
Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before
He
he
loved you.
passed?
I have to give
If
him
you
the
can
sword.
remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester.
See that
Said
asked
this
me to
is
do
where it
this.
belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Okay.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was
You
his
need to be
family
smart.
they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So,
We were betrayed,
what's to
lost
be
a good
done?
amount of numbers. So yeah, I think we need to be smart with this.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. They'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
Thank
I'm
you.
not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Place is here.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Oh wow. I arrived and I'm already getting kicked out. Okay. See how it is.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No, I haven't.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Okay.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
So all he has left is House Forrester and his uncle. Oh no.
Garrett, wait!
Okay, I tell you. Hey, thank you.
Be safe.
Well, I gotta say, like, just get, we should have options to spare people later on down the road if needed.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord House Forrester, of course. Oh god, why is he giving me that look of Nathan Prescott a little bit? I'm sorry, just a little bit.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Hopefully.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
Smart.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I
Killed
heard
one
Duncan
guy,
and
spared
Sir
another.
Royland
Don't know
talking.
why.
They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Oh, wow.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I really can't fool around.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Yeah. I really should.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
This probably will get him dead. Rayland? He's probably gonna get him dead.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Oh, God.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Oh my God.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, God. Oh, him.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord. of this
Hey,
house.
for your
You
men.
lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I want to kill him. All of them.
I was wrong about your
But
son,
that
my
guy with
lady.
the stupid hair, blonde haircut.
He stood
the
up to him
blonde
like
guy
a
with the
true
stupid
lord.
haircut.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Oh,
Prepare
hell
a
no, that's
raven.
not happening.
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
And what's next? What am I playing as now? Ooh.
Your sister can help us.
What is Mira?
Although just a handmaiden, she
Yep.
has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I regret sparing that fool's life. Just a little.
Ethan made this for me.
Nice. I see coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Huh. Brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Okay. And letter. Oh, read it.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, because of what happened. Oh, that's rough.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Okay.
I hope to see them all someday.
Cold Brazier. Can I do something? Oh, there we go.
It troubles me to even ask this of you. But you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oh, so
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Hmm.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Be nice.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Okay, just delivering coal.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Okay.
I thought
Good reason
you'd
for
like to
talking.
know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Good night. That's bright as day. What are you talking about?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Okay, she's
You
nice.
must understand there are limits to
Oh,
what
she
I
was
can
sad.
say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Oh,
Cersei
God.
herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
So I've been told.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
I'm no traitor.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Okay. I'll be difficult.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
What a handmaiden. Yeah. Good choice.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Oh god, loyalty lays in play a lot. Oh god. It's also one I'm really
You can do this.
I'm just noticing a lot of loyalty is what is required in this game. Oh god. It's almost every other Telltale game. Loyal to certain people. Oh, keep walking, keep walking.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Oh, she don't look
With
too
your
happy.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Yeah, just kneel.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Okay, I'll take a start.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
What do you want to hear from me?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
You were betrayed as well.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely, Roose Bolton, also Starks.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Okay, so this is entertaining.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it
Oh,
quickly.
crap.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Strike.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves. Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Oh, I messed
You
up.
are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Oh no.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Little to Marjorie.
Go on.
Oh.
I must
Marjorie.
choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Crap.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Crap.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Okay, we're going back. I messed up. I messed up. We're gonna redo this chapter. We gotta redo that. I messed up. I should pick the king. Select. Continue. Rewind it, please. Oh, yes. 0.4. I can't believe I messed up. Oh, God. I messed that one up. Let's redo this.
You can do this.
So remember saying yes to one thing. Should you say the thing being them being the leash or something? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
I don't know.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Okay. She was pleased with the kneeling.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Okay.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Our wardens.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
He is the Warden of
He
the
is the
North,
warden.
Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Tyrion, you're not helping.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Yes, you can.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are almost
Yes,
yes,
Your
anything.
Grace. I would do anything.
All that
I
probably
see.
pleases her.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake?
No.
Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it. I won't judge her. I'm sure she regrets it.
She was just following
Okay,
her heart,
wasn't it his last
Your
time?
Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point
Crap,
to
she
this,
don't want
I
the
hope you
regretting.
find it quickly.
I'm pretty sure it won't work either way.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Well, let's go through this a third time.
Pretending to be something they're not.
Crap.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Really?
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Okay, forget it. Forget it. I'm doing this the third time. I'm gonna go back to my original answers. I don't care. I'm sorry for all of you watching this. I'm gonna do this the third time. I hate you. I hate you, Cersei. Rewind. 24. I hate you, Cersei. Honestly, this is such a bull crap. One thing leads just to you getting classified as a threat.
You can do this.
There's no point in trying to reason with these people. I'm so sorry, it's the third time we're going through this crap. Don't trust this guy here. Don't trust him. These guys. Okay, let's go.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord
Oh,
Tyrion.
this crap again.
Your Grace?
Can I please skip this?
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I don't want Marjorie to be mad at me. Kneel.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Okay, I'm with Seb.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Okay.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are not traitors. They were our warriors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Hell no.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
Same with this.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions, while in fact saying nothing at all.
I find this entertaining.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Can we speed up, please?
Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Anything.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Doesn't shut her up.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
I don't know.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to
No.
Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake?
No.
Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Okay.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties
Marjorie.
were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most
Yeah, that
dangerous
makes sense.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either.
Shut up, Cersei.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Wait, she didn't say anything about saying anything I feel I want. Okay, I don't think I heard her say that. It's her the third time. Tyrion?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Let's go with no.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Okay. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done. We're going with whatever I got this time. I'm never going back. Never. Ooh,
Mira,
hi.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions.
Yeah,
Who
okay.
knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
For the family.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Oh, God. I just
Well,
cried.
I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Might?
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Well?
Having fun. Just saying.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
There's no way to please her.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Hey.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
For her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Sarah can stay.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Ooh. Again.
It's about my family.
Oh yeah. She's
I trust her.
Sure, I might stay.
Go on.
You still
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene?
Oh god,
Is the situation
good at
that
all.
dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
Yeah. Debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear, Cersei.
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That's true. Oh, I don't want anything bad
Very
happen
well.
to her, though.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
She's right, though. You really should do that. King's Road, Wolfswood.
Seven hells.
Oh god. Oh, what's going on?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh god,
Did you know my ancestors
oh
wore
god.
the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat.
You.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Oh god.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Nothing. It's nothing. You didn't hear nothing.
There. Hear that?
You're gonna give me a choice to run or
I know I
stay
heard
still.
something.
Well, be smart. You won't stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh god, do I really have to go look at this guy? Are they gonna have to? Of course I am. Oh god. Oh!
Bloody hell.
Oh, dude, skinned alive. Figure as much with the knife, but Jesus.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Okay.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I'm probably gonna make it Duncan.
You craven son of a whore. Move.
Oh god.
The Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Depends. Look, wait till ya.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oh.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Since well, mercy, or cuts fingers off.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
So Gregor always cut a
Please,
man's.
my lord.
Always cut with
My
3
family
fingers.
depends on me.
He has a family. Taking 3 fingers would technically still mean he's able to do work. Ooh, so I want to do mercy or take 3 fingers. Oh, you know what? I don't. He was caught stealing weapons, but we don't. People are on edge as it is. Talia's watching. I'll show him mercy for
Our
now.
house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Okay, there we go. Maybe he'll actually learn to smarten up. So no one's afraid of me. Just yet.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy.
Oh,
you
God.
heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Royland or Duncan?
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first
Don't
small
you kinda
council
seem more
meeting.
peace
It would
kinda
be
related
wise to
stuff?
bestow this bracer
Kinda
upon your
smart.
chosen sentinel
Rather than
then,
just ready to
to
split
show
the
that you are
ropes.
decisive and in control of this house.
I don't want to be stupid.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak
So he
with me
wants
when
be
you're
peace
ready
or
to
someone
convene
who
the small
is ready to
council, my
slit
lord.
throats and too full of himself because of his pride. Yeah, I also was full of himself just because of some dumb pride. I don't want that sentinel. Plus, he doesn't. Plus, what? He's got men. He's got men to train. It has to be Duncan. I like Duncan a lot. I like Duncan. He's cool.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
True. Okay.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the Sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay, he's just too brutal. I'm giving him the bracer.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my Sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
I don't care what people did. I don't care what you think. I like Duncan. He's cool. I'll talk to Raylan though.
Slash
why?
and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
Talk to Sarah Royland.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a Sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure.
He doesn't have scars though.
And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the war. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you
Then
pardon
again,
me saying so,
Ethan didn't know what
I
happened.
think your father would
until
be
later.
proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wisey. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action.
I should think he's
So,
gonna get us killed.
When will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Better. Oh, can I ask him about the defenses? I can give him bracer.
Yes, my lord.
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland.
True, true.
I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Crap. I can't talk to Talia. Are you serious? Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Oh, I need more opinions. No! It's harder and harder.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
Just like I cut some dude's fingers
The people
off.
want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Okay, I can see the point. I can see logic there.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Might go with Duncan. Thank you. Thank you. Maester? Where's the Maester?
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out!
Where's the Maester? Forget him. There he is.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Never said the top of Cersei. Never should have done that. Never should have.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Judgment
Many
or
thought
power?
either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ooh. Duncan. Judgment or someone who can fight but unpredictable and can make things worse. I want things to go smoothly and peacefully
Duncan
as possible.
You will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Yeah, he does.
Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Thank you.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
There must be other options.
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We will fight. Diplomacy. A bargain.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Yeah, shut up, Royland.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Okay.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Fight. Great Hall. Okay, we're trying to be discreet as possible here. Not get ourselves killed. Wait. Great Hall.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Crap. Just want him to sit down.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Uptight.
You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you,
will not offer
where
it.
your sentinel
Perfect.
belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
And how much longer is this episode? Jesus, it's 9:22.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. family.
Yeah.
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck.
Ooh.
That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Yeah,
of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
We do.
You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
True. Go fetch Asher. Go. Go bring him back.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Guild fighter. Hunger for it. Hell yes. I should kind of went with the stabbing option. Crap. Yeah, whatever. I always have other save files. Lady Marjorie's chambers. I'm not stealing anything. Nope. Not happening. Examine.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Oh, I understand. Don't worry.
I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Ooh, she back. Oh, she doesn't look happy. She does not look happy.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Oh, she's letting herself out.
Are you all right, my lady?
Ooh, she doesn't look happy. She really doesn't.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Oh, God.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help.
Oh, thank God.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
True.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Can I sell that up quickly? No?
Milady.
Dude.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
You were.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
True.
Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Oh, he's seeing a guard or something?
be willing to help you.
Oh, he did hear the guard. I don't trust that guy. The guard. Don't trust him.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor.
Huh.
We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Oh god.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Oh, he's scared. This is not good.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Oh.
I want you to show me.
I'll do it for now.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Oh. Does anything to them, I will
Here's
start
the thing.
refusing.
I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his rights. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen.
Oh God, can you shut up, Ramsay?
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Oh my God.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Don't do it, Duncan.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
Dude, back off.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Oh God.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Oh, he's dead.
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the beast so
Next time you're in
quickly!
York, like I
You
said.
brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan,
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
You let him die. You don't go grab the maester. Well then. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
I'll assume that it's Asher.
We will be ready.
Must be.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
Oh, shut up, Tyrion.
Are you prepared for what might happen?
Deal. I denied your deal. I'll deny it over and over again. Shut up. Let's see. With Bowen. Swore loyalty to Marjorie. Oh, jerks, you didn't do that. Freed Eric. Okay. Duncan. Met Ramsay in the Great Hall. Okay, so it's about even for that. Okay. Weird. Still. Okay. Just skip that, please. Okay, I'm not going to the next episode. Okay, thank you. Alright, well, on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I'll try to get more episodes in for you guys. Once I start a series, I know I haven't finished a lot of my series, like a few of them I haven't finished. Too long of series. I'll admit they're too long of games for me to finish. So I've given up on some of them. But this one I will finish. All Telltale, oh yeah, I didn't finish up The Walking Dead or Tales from the Borderlands. I just gotta finish those up as well. But yeah, I'll do this one because this one's really good and interesting. Next will probably be Borderlands, the Borderlands one, or Season 1 of The Walking Dead, even though Season 3 is already out, but whatever. Anyways, I do hope you all enjoyed, and I'm sorry for having to replay that one section, but I'm happy with my choices. Well, not all of them. I regret some of them. I should kill that one guy, but he had a family, so, you know, I decided to spare him because of that. 2 people I decided to spare for that. You know what? I don't care. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video.